What is India's biggest asset? One of it is its strategic location. India is surrounded by water on three sides: the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. This gives India access to the world's most significant trade route. 65% of India's trade comes through the sea. And India needs more ports to fully leverage this potential. In recent years, India has taken major steps to improve its ports. The capacity at least 12 ports has been doubled. And now New Delhi is about to embark on its most ambitious project yet. India is gearing up to build its biggest seaport. Our next report tells you more.
A world-class port inside one of India's biggest trading and financial hubs. The plan was in the works for a while. Yesterday, the Indian cabinet finally pulled the trigger.
This port has the potential to be among the top 10 ports in the entire world. That's the significance of this port.
The project is an ambitious one. It's worth well over $9 billion. The Vadhavan Port will be built here, in the Indian state of Maharashtra. The state already has the Jawaharlal Nehru Port or JNPT, that's India's second largest container port, but Vadhavan will be bigger. Not only will it take the load off the JNPT, but this new port will significantly improve India's capacities. On paper, the project seems promising. This will be an all-weather port, meaning it will operate all year round, unaffected by the weather. In terms of capacity, the port will handle 298 million tons of containers. That's the same as thousands of football fields. This will significantly enhance India's ability to handle large cargo. One major advantage is the location of the port. Vadhavan will be able to serve two important trade corridors. The ambitious India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor. This is a proposed trade route which will connect India to Europe through the UAE. It will also be able to serve the International North-South Transportation Corridor or INSTC. India, Russia and Iran had started this trade initiative. It can simplify India's access to four regions: Northern and Western Europe, as well as Central Asia and Eurasia. Today, at least 13 countries are members of the INSTC. This trade initiative was signed in the early 2000s, but its full potential is yet to be unlocked. The Vadhavan Port will play an instrumental role towards that. Due to its location on India's west coast, the port can serve as an important trade hub for the Arabian Sea. It will be able to handle container traffic from Africa's east coast as well as from countries in the Persian Gulf. It will also be well connected to key Indian cities and highways. The Vadhavan Port will be built just 140 kilometers from India's financial capital, Mumbai. For those wishing to send cargo to Delhi, the Delhi-Mumbai Freight Corridor is barely 34 kilometers away from Vadhavan. The development of India's coastline is a long overdue goal. India is surrounded by the sea on three sides, so more ports could help India unlock new trade opportunities. They can also provide valuable strategic support in the event of an emergency. The maritime sector accounts for 95% of India's trade volume. So these ports are not just beneficial for the economy, they are a necessity.